Hey YouTube, so this is a Alden versus Alden comparison, except as you can see the pair on the left is the Alden Bootmaker Edition Cap-Toe Balmoral. This is something I got from the Shoe Mart, and these are relatively old actually, but I wanted to use this as a comparison to a very similar shoe that's available through Brooks Brothers. The Alden on the left is actually on the Hampton last. Comes with a single oak sole, and as you can see, these have been well worn, not babied by any stretch. In fact, that started very early in their life. The very first time that I wore them was to an evening event for work, and it was a driving rainstorm, and so they literally were soaked from the first day that I had them. But as you can see, they shined up just fine afterward, and here we are 3 or 4 years later, and they're just fine. So this is, as I said, the Alden Bootmaker Edition balmoral cap-toe, relatively formal shoe, good for use with suits and in a business setting. These are on the Hampton last, and you can see some of the details here. You have the scalloped top of the tongue. It's a 6 eyelet balmoral, I think, or maybe 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eyelet, like I said. Very comfortable shoe. A nice shoe for business. On the right, we have the Brooks Brothers version, or a similar version, except this one, as you can see, has a punched cap toe. Still made from number 8 shell cordovan. Still a 5 eyelet balmoral. This particular pair, or I should say this shoe, is not, however, on the Hampton last. It's on the Snap last. And if I get you an overhead view, you can sort of see what that means. The Hampton last comes to a finer point here, a little more shaped in the toe. The Snap last is a little more rounded. Both of them fit identically, at least for me. These are both size 12D. Which is exactly what I measure on the Brannock device, and they're both very comfortable. The Brooks Brothers, in addition to having the scallop on the tongue, also, as you can see on the cap toe itself, has a similar, I don't know what that's called, but similar design. Single oak sole, rubber dovetailed heel. Of course, it says Brooks Brothers there. Brooks Brothers on the heel pad, and just like every other shell cordovan shoe for Brooks Brothers, the Alden name is nowhere on these, but that's exactly who makes them. I think that's all I really had to say about this particular shoe. Just as a comparison point, I also have the Alden for Brooks Brothers wingtip. And this is their wingtip balmoral, again, that Alden makes. And these have had a relatively tough life too, but that's how I treat all my shoes. You can sort of see these happen to be 11.5E because these are on a different last. These are on the M, as in Marty, 75, M75 last. And that's just a little bit more of a squared toe. Again, less formal than the cap toe, but certainly in my experience formal enough to be wearing with a suit. And just looking at what people wear with suits these days, at least here in America, you'll be the best shoes in the whole room if you wear any of these. So if you have any questions, please post them in the comments below. Hope it was helpful. See you later.